Level 1. The counting. You check your balance 3 times before you fall asleep. Once in the bathroom at work when nobody can see your face while you do it. The number is $847. It's Thursday. You get paid Friday. Every dollar between now and then is accounted for. Gas, $40. Groceries, $60. The minimum payment on the card that's been minimum for 7 months now. You are not broke. You tell yourself you are not broke. But you are doing arithmetic in the cereal aisle. You are choosing between the name brand you actually want and the store brand that costs $2.30 less. And something small inside you keeps score. This is level 1. The counting never stops. You know your account number by memory. You know the exact day your paycheck hits and the exact order the automatic payments drain it. You have $40 in savings that you move there to feel responsible. You're not in crisis. You're in a low, constant hum of financial awareness that runs under everything you do. Every dinner out is a negotiation with yourself. Every unexpected expense is a week of recalculation. This is what money anxiety looks like at the beginning. Not loud, not dramatic, just everywhere. Level 2. The tightness. You make more now. $52,000 a year. You got the raise. You paid off one card. You have $2,400 in savings and it took you 11 months to build it. You should feel better. You don't feel better. Because now you see the structure. You see how every month, no matter how carefully you plan, something comes for the margin. The car needs $320 in repairs. Your sister's wedding is out of state. Your rent went up $90, and the landlord didn't ask. He just sent the new lease. You make more money. You are not less anxious. You're just anxious about different numbers. This is level 2. The tightness. The sensation that you're doing everything right and still not getting ahead. You budget. You track. You say no to things you want. And at the end of the year, your savings has grown by $1,800. $1,800. For 12 months of discipline. You see people around you buying things, taking trips, living in apartments with dishwashers, and you wonder what you're missing. What piece of information they have that you don't. The truth is, some of them have help, family money they don't mention, a partner splitting costs, a salary that's $30,000 higher than yours and they'll never say the number out loud. And some of them are just lying with a balance that looks like yours at 2 a.m. when they check it in the dark. But you don't know which is which, so you assume you're the one doing it wrong. Here's the trap. Level 2 is where most people stop trying to escape. Not because they accept it, because they can't see the door. They think they need to optimize the system they're in. They don't see that the system itself is the problem. The escape. You can't save your way out of level 2. You need to earn your way out, and earning your way out means changing the equation entirely. You take the weekend and you map it, not your budget, your capacity. How many hours do you actually have? What do you know how to do that someone would pay for? You start a side project. Not a business. You don't call it that. You don't register anything. You just start doing something small that generates $200 a month, then $400, then $900. You don't touch the money. You reinvest it for 6 months. You build the skill. You build the proof that this works. At month 7, your side income is $1,100. You still have your job. You're tired. You're working until 10 p.m. twice a week. But your savings account is growing by $1,100 a month now. Not $150. $1,100. That's the door. That's what it looks like. Not a miracle. Not a windfall. Just a second income stream that you built in the hours nobody sees. Level 3. The gap. You're at $18,000 in savings now. You have a brokerage account. You put $500 into an index fund and you check it more than you should. The market goes up. The market goes down. You feel both in your chest. You're still at your job. You're making $58,000 now. Your side income is $1,800 a month. You are by most definitions doing well, but you feel the distance between your current position and where the people you follow online seem to be. The gap between your $18,000 and the person on Twitter talking about their $80,000 portfolio at age 28. You don't know if they're real. You don't know if the number is accurate or if it includes family money or if it's just a performance. But it doesn't matter because the gap is in your head now and it's louder than the progress. This is level 3. You're not anxious about survival anymore. You're anxious about position, about whether you're behind, about whether you miss the window. Here's what nobody tells you about level 3. The anxiety doesn't go away when you hit the milestone. It just finds a new number to attach to. At 0, you wanted $10,000. At $10,000, you want $50,000. At $50,000, you'll want $200,000. The target moves. It always moves. The shift is realizing the target isn't the point. The system is the point. The thing you're building in private while everyone else is performing in public. You stop checking the accounts people post. You stop measuring yourself against numbers you can't verify. You start measuring against last year's version of yourself, and last year's version had $6,000. You have $18,000. That's the only comparison that matters. Level 4, the leverage. You're at $40,000 now. You quit the job. Not in a blaze of glory. You gave 2 weeks. You thanked your manager. You left on good terms. Your side project is generating $4,200 a month. You have a client base. You have systems. You have proof that this works without the safety net. The first month without a paycheck, you barely sleep. The second month is easier. By month 4, you realize you're not going back. This is level 4. You own your time. Not all of it. Not perfectly. But you're not trading hours for dollars on someone else's terms anymore. You're trading value for money, and the ceiling just disappeared. You start seeing opportunities you couldn't see before. A partnership, a product, an investment that requires $10,000 up front but could return $30,000 in 18 months. You take it, not recklessly, carefully, but you take it because you have the capital now. And capital creates options. Your net worth crosses $80,000, then $120,000. You're 31 years old. You drive the same car. You live in the same apartment. Nobody knows the number except you. And the anxiety is different now. It's not about survival. It's not about position. It's about sustainability. About whether you can maintain this. About what happens if the market shifts, or the client leaves, or the thing you built stops working. But that anxiety is quieter, because you've been here before. At 0. At level 2. And you know how to build your way out. Level 5. The distance. You're at $300,000. You have a team. You have investments that pay you while you sleep. You have a life that doesn't require your constant presence to function. You take a 2-week trip. You check your email twice. The business runs. The money comes in. You are no longer the machine. You built the machine. This is level 5. The anxiety is almost gone. Not because you have enough, because you've proven to yourself that you can build it again if you need to. The distance is between who you were at level 1, counting dollars in the grocery store, and who you are now. The distance is years. The distance is every decision you made when no one was watching. You don't talk about money anymore, not because you're ashamed, because the conversation doesn't translate. The things you think about now, allocation, tax strategy, entity structure, don't fit into the conversations people are having at level 2. You're more generous than you've ever been. Not for credit, because it's one of the few things that still feels like it means something. Level 6. The quiet. You're at $2 million. The anxiety is gone, completely. You check your accounts once a month. The number moves. It always moves. You don't feel it anymore. You have enough. Not infinite. Not billionaire. Just enough that money is no longer the question. The question now is what you do with the time. The time money bought you. And somewhere in this city, someone is checking their balance right now. $847. They're in the cereal aisle. They're choosing the store brand. They think this is about money. They don't know yet what it's really about. It's about the person you have to become to make it to the other side. The counting ends. But only if you build your way out.